I have absolutely no care in the world for the main character. Who the fuck is Hazel Grace? Personal opinion, this might be your favorite book. You might love Virginia Woolf. Ew, this is disgusting. No, like you have to be in the right mood for that. Hi, I'm Lily, and this is After the Epilogue, where today I will be discussing the books that I have started and will be leaving unread, and why I am ghosting them. First of all, I'd like to just do a disclaimer that there may be spoilers, so if for any reason any of these books you'd like to read, just skip over to the next one or something. Or if you like spoilers, who knows? I can't be held accountable for the fact that I like to talk about books. Let's get into it. The first book is The Waves by Virginia Woolf. I thought that I wanted to read Virginia Woolf. I was like, this is gonna be fun. You know, she's supposed to be this great author. I'm gonna love this. I hate this book. I hate it so much, okay? You can see I've only read this much, and that was a struggle. I understand it's called The Waves, and I think part of the reason it's written the way it is to kind of mimic a wave, but honestly there's nothing going on. This is all introduction, actually, right here. So I've actually only read this much. Do you see that? That is 5 pages of a 248 page book, okay? I had no prior research, I had no prior understanding of what this book was about. I just thought the cover was really pretty, and I still think the cover is very pretty. I like the name. I thought it would be something interesting, something fun. It is terrible. Again, this is my personal opinion. This might be your favorite book. You might love Virginia Woolf, but this is my channel, okay? It starts with kind of like a poem, and you're like, wow, this is going to be really interesting. This is going to be really like academically like cool. Like, I'm going to look so cool having read this, because there's this cool little poem at the start and a little asterisk. It's like the sun asterisk had not yet risen. The sea was indistinguishable from the sky, except that the sea was slightly crest as if a cloth had wrinkles in it. Like, that's interesting, right? That's like, oh, okay. Here's the first actual page. I see a ring, said Bernard, hanging above me. It quivers and hangs in a loop of light. I see a slab of pale yellow, said Susan, spreading away until it meets the purple stripe. I hear a sound, said Rhonda. Cheep chirp, going up and down. I see a globe, said Neville, hanging down in a drop against the enormous flakes of some hill. And it continues. It's written this way for the entire book. And you're probably thinking, well, there'll probably be, you know, some sort of exposition, some sort of conflict. No. It is horrendous. I will be leaving this book unread and ghosting it. Lolita. I actually might finish this book. I'm putting it in here because I've started the book and I haven't really gone back to pick it up. It is my second attempt in reading this book. Lolita, you know, it's a banned book, it's a scary book, people don't like it, it, you know, allegedly creates this idea of, you know, whatever. Personally, I think this book is extremely well written. It is just very disturbing. It is horrifying. It's meant to be that way. It's meant to be a book that shocks you and kind of you're like, ugh, this is disgusting. And if anyone's reading this and thinking that Hazel? I think it is Hazel. Anyway, I'm like having a brain moment. Lolita, Hazel, I think it's Grace, Hazel Grace. Am I like hallucinating? Dolores Hayes. Where was I getting Hazel and Grace from? Who the fuck is Hazel Grace? I'm gonna get back to my point. If anyone thinks that Humbert is not the villain in this story and that Lolita like put him on or something, is disturbed, okay? Because Humbert is writing this book. He is the narrator, but Humbert's trying to make you think that she's, you know, seducing him, when in reality he's the perv. quite literally. Can I say that on YouTube? Why I've stopped reading it is it stresses me out. It's completely disturbing, which it's supposed to be. It's not like a cute, cozy read. It's not fun. It's disturbing. So that's why it's been ghosted. It might be picked up again, but Wuthering Heights. But this book stresses me out. This book, I ghosted this book because it is stressful. It's a stressful book. Having never read the book, but doing some little background research on it, I know what happened. So I'm like, I can't do it. Like I'm gonna be like, no, like you have to be in the right mood for that. I started reading this with my grandmother, so I don't even think she finished it. I think she's maybe a little behind me, but it's a little stressful for me. That's why it's being left unread. I think it's great writing. It's very easy to read, even though it's written in whatever year it's written. Emily knew what she was doing, okay? And there's some great quotes in this book. And Sam, whose book this was, he has some great annotations. Wuthering Heights, folks. The Spell. My boyfriend got me this book. Hi, if you're watching this. And honestly, I picked this book up because look at how pretty that is. Look at how pretty that is. It's by Rebecca... No, it's not. It's by Sarah Beth Durst. It's by Sarah Beth Durst. This is no hate to her, but God, this is boring. I know it's supposed to be a cozy book. You know, you start reading, it's cozy. I have absolutely no care in the world for the main character. I love the world. I love the vibe. I love the fact that, you know, it's like first love and you know she's gonna like fall in love with the neighbor or whatever. But I'm 151 pages in and I am bored. Like, I just flipped open to page 187. Would he want her to kiss him? She's so like in her head constantly like, no one likes me. I'm just a librarian, blah blah. Like I can't do it. So my final book says Nick Hornby, How to Be Good. Truthfully, again, I feel like I've said that, oh, these are books I'm leaving unread, but I would probably finish it. It's about a woman who wants a divorce, is having an affair, and her husband doesn't want a divorce. That's what I've gathered so far. I like Nick Hornby. One of my favorite books ever is High Fidelity, which is written by him. It's got great British humor, but honestly what happened was I was reading this and then I went to the library and I picked up a new book and I started reading that. It's kind of been forgotten. It's a very easy read, but again, it's the main character kind of pisses me off. She's kind of annoying. Do you like my bookmark? I got this at a art fair. Anyway, I'm on chapter 4. We'll see what happens. So I hope you enjoyed this video and bye.